What up, fish people? Kenny E with Dana Kid Aquatics. Well, guys, I figured I'd do an update video on the 240. It's recovering nicely. I just got done doing a water change yesterday, and I just pulled a bunch of this guppy grass out. I had put it in because of all these swords we have in here, but the swords are going to be getting moved on, and I've been pulling this guppy grass as I see it, putting that in other guppy tanks. I don't like what it's doing in here, so we're done with it. But as you can see, the valves are starting to do very good again. All the crypts are growing like weeds. Doing great. All the swords, all the crypts, and our jungle valve is doing really good. But if you're first time here, what we house in here is I got my school of golden barbs. I did have a whole school of pieballs, but unfortunately the other ones did pass on me. And then we've got this ginormous school of green swords. These are big swordfish, man. Ginormous. And then we have some giant danios in here. And they seem to be doing very well. Normally you don't like to keep them in this hot of water, but they're already in with the fiah puffers, so figured they're already used to the heat, so why not give it to them. Then of course my small school of Denison sharks, roseline barbs, whatever you want to call them. This used to be a school of 10. Now I'm down to 4. And I've got a ginormous school of these guys in there too. These little stir-by Coreodora. Love that fish. And I've got a couple more I'm going to be putting in. A few more I found in my other tank. Then I've got 2 of those guys in here too. Those are Turkana jewels. But I'm going to be turning this into strictly discus and discus type fish. So a lot of this stuff's going to be getting moved to other tanks. I just put them in here for now because I know nobody would hurt each other. It's not exactly the look I'm looking for. I do plan to get about 8 to 10 more discus, and then I'd like to build back up my school of Denison sharks. The little Daniels are going to stay, and the stir-by Coreodora will stay. Those guys will all stay. Man, I got a pitch on me here. Man, I was out moving logs earlier and got a big old chunk of it right on my finger now. But this is one of our tanks that has been up quite a while now. We did reset it here about 3 months ago, trimmed back all the plants and got a bunch of plants that we took to a swap we were having. But the discus are really happy in here. They've been doing good. I've got a tiger turquoise and a pigeon blood. They are the lone survivors of my group of 10 or 15 I used to have. All were beautiful coloring. But can't cry over spilled milk. Stuff happens. It took us about a year to get things corrected again, and here we are. It was devastating. It almost put me and my wife out of the biz. We were so upset by it. There's another one of my stir-bys. It's a nice little treat seeing them occasionally because it's not very often you see them. But I did just feed in here, so they're starting to come out. There's another one. There's another Turkana. But everybody seems to be getting along just fine in here. They're happy. This is one of my tanks I can just sit in front of for hours, and before you know it, it's 10, 11 o'clock at night, you know. But that's what happens when you have tanks you really like. I like it better when I get it back to what we had. A couple different types of tetras and going through. I probably would like to do cardinals this time because I need some darker color in there. Along with those bright blues would look good. Not that I'm totally, I mean, these fish that are in here are plenty cool enough, but want to get more of those guys. I'm used to having big schools of discus. take my time and get the right ones. But we are for sure going to get blue diamonds again, and I want to get the leopard snake skins and a couple, two more at least of these pigeon bloods, and probably at least 2 more of the turquoise. Then it'll look pretty. Anyway, guys, just want to give you a quick update video on the 240-gallon discus tank. As you can see, everybody's happy and swimming. Hope you guys are having a good weekend, and I'll try to drop you another one soon. As always, love your fish. This is Kenny E. Check it out for now. Have a good night, guys.